Hello everyone. Today we continue with the IUPAC nomenclature and common naming system. That is, every organic compound is given common name as well as IUPAC name. Okay. So now here we are discussing common names. Some of the common names already we have discussed yesterday. So methyl halide. It is what methyl halide. It is also alkyl halide. So these all are what alkyl halide. These three examples are alkyl halides. Alkyl halides means what? R, X. R is what here? Alkyl halide means alkyl group. X is what? Halide. So alkyl halide. Otherwise, we say haloalkanes. What is another name of this? Haloalkanes. So haloalkane is what? IUPAC name. Remember, haloalkane is IUPAC name. And what is common name here? Alkyl halide. Alkyl halide is common name. Haloalkane is IUPAC name. That point you keep in mind. So here it is methyl halide, otherwise halomethane. So in this case now here in this molecule you check it here. How many carbons? C3 and how many hydrogens? H7. C3H7Br. So C3H7 group is called propyl. What is this? Propyl bromide. So alkyl halide, propyl bromide. So in this case now in this structure here in the propane, to the middle carbon the bromine attached. So if you take bromine as substituent, now this group is what now here? Isopropyl group. This free bond is on last but one carbon. The free bond is present on last but one carbon, right? So it is called isopropyl. So isopropyl bromide is common name. And 2-bromopropane is IUPAC name. Similarly, here if you take the substituent bromine, so remaining part is what now here? How many carbons in this? C4, 4 carbons, and how many hydrogens here? 9 hydrogens. Okay, 9 or 11. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 carbons here, C4, and 3, 3, 3. And here it is hydrogen should not be there here, remember. Why hydrogen should not be there? Already carbon has 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds now. Hydrogen should not be there. So H9 is. So C4H9 Br. So C4H9 is what? Alkyl group, butyl group. Butyl bromide. Butyl bromide. It is butyl bromide. And why it is tertiary butyl bromide? Tertiary meaning what? 3 degree. Why it is tertiary butyl bromide? This bromine is attached to the secondary carbon atom. Or tertiary carbon atom, this one? Tertiary carbon atom, this one. Why this carbon is tertiary carbon? Because this carbon is directly attached to how many other carbons? 1, 2, 3 carbons. So the carbon which is attached to 3 other carbons is tertiary carbon. On tertiary carbon, bromide is there. Bromine is there. So it is called tertiary butyl bromide. Tertiary butyl bromide. And what is the IUPAC name here? 2-bromo, 2-methyl propane. Longest chain 3 carbons. 2-bromo, 2-methyl propane. IUPAC. So next, the secondary butyl Y on 2-degree carbon. On 2-degree carbon, the bromine is present. So it is called secondary carbon. So secondary butyl bromide. And in this case now here CH3Cl. That means what? Actually a C bond C. It is ethane. Ethane. In this ethane C2H6, in place of 2 hydrogen atoms, 2 chlorine atoms attached. In the ethane molecule, in place of 2 hydrogen atoms, what are substituted here? 2 chlorines substituted. When 2 chlorine atoms, 2 halogen atoms are present on the same carbon, now it is first carbon, it is second carbon. Because the substituent is present on first carbon, it should be present on first carbon. So here the substituent position should be given first position. So it is to be given first carbon, it is second carbon now. On first carbon, how many chlorine atoms are there? 2 chlorines. So 2 halogens present on the same carbon, remember. In this case, we say here ethylidene. So ethylidene chloride we say. Ethylidene chloride. Ethylidene chloride, when we say here alkylidene, what we say is alkylidene. So alkylidene chloride, alkylidene halide, we have to say. So when we say alkylidene, if both halogens are present on same carbon atom. Now we check this structure here. In this case, 2 carbons with single bond. Here 3 bonds for this carbon, 3 bonds for this carbon. Here on this 2 hydrogens are there, 1 chlorine is there. Okay, so here also here 2 hydrogens and One chlorine is there. That means here two chlorine atoms are present on adjacent carbons. Here we can give number 1 to this, number 2 this to this. Otherwise, number 1 here, number 2 here. We can give. We can give number 1 here, number 2 here. Otherwise, number 1 here, number 2 here. Anything is possible here. Anything is clear. So here in this case, what we have to say 1, 2 dichloroethane. 1, 2 dichloroethane it is. But here it is 1, 1 dichloro. 1, 1 dichloroethane. So this 1, 1 dichloroethane is called ethylidene chloride. Ethylidene, alkylidene, we have to say. If two halogens are present on same carbon. And in this case, when two halogens present on adjacent carbon atoms, it is called ethylene chloride. Ethylene chloride. Ethylene formula what? C2H4 na? Ethylene C2H4Cl2. C2H4Cl2. Ethylene chloride. So ethylene chloride, when we say if two halogens present on two adjacent carbon atoms. On two adjacent carbon atoms, if two halogens are present, it is called ethylene. And ethylidene when both halogens present on same carbon atom. So this point keep in mind. Okay. So your IUPAC name is what in this case? 1, 2 dichloroethane. Ane means what? Single bond between two carbons. Okay. Two chlorine atoms here, dichloro. And next, if you take another example here, methyl alcohol. Here CH3 group is what? Methyl. Methyl means alkyl group, na? Alkyl alcohol. Alkyl alcohol or methyl alcohol. Okay, so a methyl alcohol CH3OH. And what is the IUPAC name of this? Methanol. What is the IUPAC name here? IUPAC name is what? Methan. OL. Here OL is what? Suffix of OH group, alcohol. For alcohol, secondary suffix name is what? OL. Methanol. So IUPAC name is methanol, and common name is what? Methyl alcohol. Common name is also called trivial name. Trivial name is methyl alcohol. IUPAC name is methanol. OL. Okay. So this ethylidene and ethylene, this concept you should not confuse. Okay. Next one. Yeah. So next one, ethyl alcohol. This one. It is what now? It is what? C2H5 now. So C2H5 means ethyl group here. C2H5OH is ethyl alcohol. So in this ethyl alcohol, what is alkyl group? Ethyl group is alkyl group. And OH is what? Bond OH is alcohol functional group. So what is the IUPAC name of this now? Ethanol. Ethanol. Two carbons with OH group. It is called ethanol. And next one, third one is what now? Another example is what here? In this case, 3 carbon atoms with alcohol, na? It is propanol. Here Y, AN, and between all carbons, single bond here. So AN and propan. Prop Y 3 carbons. OL is for OH group. So propanol is IUPAC name, but common name is what? N-propyl alcohol. Because this alcohol functional group is present on last carbon, na? The ending carbon. The free bond on propyl group is at which carbon? Last carbon. If the free bond is present on the last carbon, it is called propyl, N-propyl, normal propyl. If free bond is on last but one carbon, isopropyl. If the free bond is present on last but one carbon, it is called isopropyl group. If free bond is on the terminal carbon, on the end, means at the end of the carbon, that is called N-propyl, normal propyl. So normal propyl alcohol, N-propyl alcohol is common name. And IUPAC name is what? Propanol. Propanol is IUPAC name. Okay, next one. Here in the other example, here you check it here. So what are there here? See, in this case now, it is first carbon with alcohol functional group. With alcohol functional group, it is first carbon. It should be second carbon. It should be third carbon. 3 carbons in the longest chain. It is principal functional group here. Means functional group here. And it is what? Substituent. CH3 group is methyl substituent. So first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. Now on second carbon, which group is attached to the methyl group? So here 2-methyl propanol. It is simply propanol. It is propanol, that's all. But in here it is what now? 2-methyl propanol is what here? IUPAC name. And what is common name? We check it here. Common name we check. So in this case now here, this area This area totally is called what here? Butyl group it is. Butyl group. Butyl group means what now here? C4H9, C4H9 bond OH. It is butyl alcohol. In this butyl alcohol now, see here, the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon in the parent chain. If it is third carbon, it is last but one carbon now. The second carbon should be last but one carbon. The last but one carbon has one methyl branch, right? If one methyl branch is present on last but one carbon, we use what? Iso. That's why this butyl group is given name what? Isobutyl. So isobutyl OH group is what? Alcohol. That's why here isobutyl alcohol we have to say. Isobutyl alcohol. And what is the IUPAC name? Tell me here. 2-methyl propanol. 2-methyl propan-1-ol. Why 1-ol? On which carbon OH group is present? On first carbon OH group is present. That's why 1-ol. A prop, 3 carbons in the parent chain. We should not take this carbon in the parent chain. It is branch. CH3 is branch here in the IUPAC name. In IUPAC name, this branch should be taken as what? Substituent. So substituent name is what? Methyl here. Where is methyl present? Second carbon. So 2-methyl propan-1-ol is IUPAC name, and common name is what? Isobutyl alcohol. Isobutyl alcohol. Next one. In this case, now CH2OH, CH2OH. That means what now? 2 carbons you imagine first here. Like this. We have to expand this type of structures. So CH2OH means 2 carbons totally. Here, first carbon, second carbon, suppose. 2 carbons between them. Any double bond is shown here? No double bond is shown and no triple bond is shown. So we have to imagine single bond between 2 carbons. Then here OH functional group is there now. So attach one OH functional group on this carbon. And on this carbon also one OH functional group. Alcohol group on this carbon, 2 alcohol groups on 2 adjacent carbon atoms. Now carbon should have 4 bonds now. This carbon already has 1, 2 bonds now. So third bond, fourth bond. And for this carbon already 2 bonds there now. So third bond, fourth bond. So here attach hydrogens. 2 hydrogens on this carbon, 2 hydrogens on this carbon. Now it is what now? CH2OH bond, CH2OH. So in this case now number 1 can be given here or here. Anyone can take. So if you give number 1 here, it will be number 2. Now it is what now? What is the name? ETH, eth, 2 carbons eth, between carbons single bond AN and ethane. And how many alcohol groups are there here? 2 alcohol groups are there. If 2 alcohol groups are present, similar groups, if 2 times are more than 2 times present, we have to write ANE, AN we have to write, ethane we have to write. Ethane instead of AN, and we have to write NEAN. So then ethane, where the alcohol groups present here? On first carbon 1 OH group, on second carbon 1 OH group. So if alcohol is present as functional group, its secondary suffix name is what? OL. How many times alcohol is there? 2 times. So we have to use diol. So diol, where the alcohol groups present? 1, 2 diol. So ethane 1, 2 diol is IUPAC name. It is what now? IUPAC name of what? This compound. And what is the common name? You see, common name is given glycol. So glycol is common name or trivial name? Common name, otherwise trivial name. So common name is glycol for this, and IUPAC name is ethane 1, 2 diol. IUPAC name. Is the concept clear? So glycol is common name, and IUPAC name is what? Ethane 1, 2 diol. Is the concept clear? Yeah. Next one. Now next you take this structure, glycerol. It is glycerol. So this glycerol structure I'm drawing down here. So glycerol is what now here? This structure, CH2OH bond, CHOH bond, CH2OH. That means how many carbons totally? 1, 2, 3 carbons, right? So 3 carbons. Between the carbons, anywhere double bond, triple bond shown here? No. When there is no double bond, triple bond, we have to keep all single bonds between carbon atoms. Then how many OH groups totally? 1, 2, 3 OH groups are present in this molecule. That's why you attach 1 OH group on this, 1 OH group on this, 1 OH group on this carbon. Attach 3 OH groups on 3 carbon atoms, 1 on each. Okay. Now each carbon should be having how many bonds? Totally 4 bonds must be present. This carbon already has how many? 2. So remaining 2 bonds with the hydrogens. And here this carbon has already 1, 2, 3 bonds. Huh? So 1 bond with hydrogen. Okay. This carbon has already 2 bonds. Huh? So remaining 2 bonds with hydrogen atoms. Now check it here. CH2OH bond CHOH bond CH2OH. So in this, how many carbon atoms totally present? 3 carbon atoms. So here we take first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. So 3 carbon atoms totally present in this parent chain. Now, how many times same group alcohol group is repeated? 3 times repeated. When 3 times same group is repeated, we have to use ANE or AN. ANE we have to say. How many carbons totally? 3 carbons. So totally 3 carbons indicates what? Prop. And AN we have to use here. Propane. Then where the alcohol groups present? On first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. So we have to say 1 comma, 2 comma, 1 comma, 2 comma, 3. Triol. 1 comma, 2 comma, 3 triol. So only first letter should be capital now. First letter should be capital. Remaining all should be small letters. Okay. So propane 1 comma 2 comma 3 triol. Tri means how many? 3 times. And ol alcohol functional group. Second is suffix of alcohol functional group. In this way, we have to understand what now here. Propane 1 comma 2 comma 3 is IUPAC name. 1 comma 2 comma 3 triol is IUPAC name of glycerol. For glycerol, what is IUPAC name? Propane 1, 2, 3 triol. So to get artificial tears, the artists, okay, in the movies, the artists use what? Glycerol only. Glycerol will be used to get what? Artificial tears. So glycerol is common name and IUPAC name is propane 1, 2, 3 triol. Remember. Next, if you take CH3O, CH3, here bond O bond is there here. Bond O bond. This bond O bond is called ester or ether. What is this called? Ether. Bond O bond is what? Ester or ether? Ether. So CHO bond O bond CHO. CH3 bond O bond CH3 is what? Dimethyl. Totally how many methyl groups are there? 2 methyl groups are there here. 2 methyl groups and ether. That's why it is called dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether. Is the concept clear? And now tell me here how to write IUPAC name of this molecule now. I'm erasing remaining part. Once take the screenshot if you want this propane 1 comma 2 comma 3 triol. And now see. Now when you're writing IUPAC name of this type of ether molecules, here see how many carbons in the longest chain in this. How many carbons in the longest chain? 2 carbons are there or 1 carbon is there? In the longest chain, only 1 carbon is there continuously. Okay, these 2 carbons directly not linked. These 2 carbon atoms are not directly attached to each other. So only 1 carbon should be in the parent chain. In the parent chain, only 1 carbon should be present. So 1 carbon in the parent chain means methane or ethane. Methane we have to say. So in this methane, in place of 1 hydrogen, which group is there? This substituent is there here. This is called methoxy group. What is this? CH3O is called methoxy. Methyl oxy. Methyl and oxy. That's the methoxy. If OH is there, hydroxy we say. Hydrogen and oxygen, hydroxy we say. If OCH3 is there, methoxy. If OC2H5 is there, ethoxy. Ethyl group and oxy is called ethoxy. Like this here, it is called methoxy. So what is the IUPAC name here now? Methoxy, methane. Methoxy, methane is IUPAC name of what? Dimethyl ether. So dimethyl ether, what is the IUPAC name? Methoxy, methane. Why it is called methoxy, methane? Why methane is parent name? Because only 1 carbon atom is present in the longest chain possible here. Only 1 carbon. This carbon is not directly attached. So this group CH3O group should be taken as what? Methoxy group. So methoxy group is present in which molecule? Methane molecule. So it is what? Methoxy, methane. Okay, that is dimethyl ether. two methyl groups in the ether. Ether means what? Ether means generally what you have to imagine, bond, O bond. Okay, next now, take another example here. In this case now, in this third example here again round of always functional group available. So what is functional group here? Bond, O bond is functional group here. It is ether. We take ether here. Now left side we have what is there? Ethyl is there. Left side of this O, what is there? Ethyl, C2H5 is there. Right side, what is there? Methyl is there. So methyl one side, ethyl group one side. So ethyl methyl or methyl ethyl, what we should write? Ethyl group letter is what? First letter is what? E. Methyl group first letter is M. Alphabetically E will come before M. In methyl first letter M, ethyl first letter E. So we have to mention first what? Ethyl. Ethyl, then methyl ether. Yeah, ether means what? Bond O bond. Bond O bond. On one side of oxygen, methyl group is there, one side ethyl is there. But while writing, we have to write always E first, alphabetically. Then M, methyl. So ethyl, methyl ether is common name. It is what? No, this is all about no. Common names. Common names, all this. So common name. But IUPAC name, how to write? Tell me now. For this, longest chain in this molecule contains how many carbon atoms? How many carbons in the longest chain? Tell me. So here, 2 carbons are present in the longest chain, right? 2 carbons in the longest chain. This carbon is not directly linked to this carbon. These 2 carbons not directly linked. Only 2 carbons directly linked. When 2 carbons are directly linked, it is called ethane or propane. Ethane. 2 carbons with single bond between is known as ethane molecule. It is actually. Parent molecule is ethane. In this ethane molecule, which substance is there now? Which substance is there? Methoxy group is there. What is there? Methoxy group. That's why it is called what now here? Methoxy. Methoxy. Ethane now. Methoxy. Ethane is IUPAC name of ethyl methyl ether. Methoxy ethane. Is the concept clear now? So methoxy ethane is IUPAC name of this molecule. What is common name? Ethyl methyl ether. Next, tell me this name. You only tell me in this case. Here, first common name we understand. Common name is what here? First you identify bond O bond. Bond O bond is ether. So first we write ether here. First we write ether here. After writing ether, on either side of this oxygen, which alkyl groups are there, we have to check. Ethyl group on left side, ethyl group on left side. Both sides, what is there? Ethyl groups present here. That's why it is called diethyl. Diethyl ether. Diethyl ether we have to say. So this side ethyl, this side ethyl. Diethyl ether is common name. Tell me now IUPAC name of this. How many carbons directly linked to each other? Only 2 carbons directly linked. How many carbons linked? 2 carbons directly linked. Now this remaining part is called ethoxy or methoxy. Here ethyl group with oxygen. So it is called ethoxy. So what is the IUPAC name here now? Ethoxy. Ethoxy, and this parent chain contains how many carbons? 2 carbons. So ethane. Ethoxy. Ethane is what now? IUPAC name of diethyl ether. Now tell me this one here in this case. Here bond O bond is what now here? Ether. Bond O bond is ether. Now left side, which group is there? This one tell me. It is propyl or ethyl. 3 carbons with single bonds. So it is propyl. Okay. And right side, what is it again? Propyl. Yeah, again what? C3H7, this one. C3H7 propyl is there this side. This side also C3H7 propyl is there. So both sides, what is there? Propyl group, propyl group. But structure is different, you check it here. This propyl group, in this propyl group, all the 3 carbons in the straight chain. In this propyl, one branch is there. So this group is called what now here? Isopropyl. See this one free bond here. The free bond is on which carbon here? Last but one carbon. The last but one carbon has free bond now. So it is called, this group is called isopropyl group. And it is N-propyl. N means normal propyl. N-propyl straight chain, and it is isopropyl. So what we have to say common name? Tell me. Isopropyl one side. N-propyl means normal propyl one side here. Propyl one side, isopropyl one side. In this isopropyl, first letter is what ma? I. Here first letter is P. So what we have mentioned first? Isopropyl we have to write first. Isopropyl group, first we have to mention, then only we have to write propyl. So isopropyl, propyl, ether. We need not write N-propyl. Don't write N-propyl here. N-propyl we should not write. We should write only propyl. So propyl one side, isopropyl one side. So what is the name of this ether? Isopropyl, propyl ether. We have to say. Okay. Now in this case, tell me here, what is the position here? What is the IUPAC name of this? If you take this one as parent chain, suppose. If you take this one as what? Parent chain. Okay. So if you take this 3 carbons as parent chain, these 3 carbons as parent chain. Now where this group will be what now here? Isopropoxy. Isopropyl and oxygen. Isopropoxy. Propane. 3 carbons now here. First carbon, second carbon, third carbon in the parent chain. In the parent chain, 3 carbon atoms are there here. On first position, what is there now? Isopropoxy is there. Isopropoxy group is there. Okay. If you take, suppose numbering here, this side. If you take this one as parent chain, suppose. Here number 1 will be here. Number 1, number 2 will be here. Okay. And this will be again, methyl group will be on this carbon. Methyl group will be on this carbon. So 1 methyl will come, 1 propoxy will come, 2 propoxy will come. Here if you take number 1 here, number 2 here, longest chain, this 2 carbons. Here 2 carbons should not be taken longest chain. Longest chain should be contain 3 carbons in this possible structure. In this structure, the possible longest chain is what? This one, 1, 2, 3 carbons should be there here. So 3 carbons there here, 3 carbons, and isopropoxy is getting which position? First position. On first carbon only isopropoxy group is there. So we have to give lowest position to substituent now. So isopropoxy group should be given first position. So we have to say 1 isopropoxy propane. So what is the IUPAC name here? 1 isopropoxy propane. In the propane molecule, on first position, what is there? Isopropoxy is there. Isopropoxy is there. That's why we have to take this one as IUPAC name. And common name is what? Isopropyl, propyl ether. Okay. Take the screenshot now. Yeah, next one. So in this given structure here, how many carbons we can see? Only 1 carbon we can see. Only 1 carbon. And oxygen is that means bivalent or monovalent oxygen. Oxygen is bivalent. Keep double bond with oxygen. And 2 hydrogen atoms. Each hydrogen should form single bond. Na? So 1 single bond with hydrogen, another single bond with hydrogen. So it is what now structure of this HCHO. This one how to write now? H bond CHO. H bond CHO is nothing but HCHO like this. In this C double bond O is there. This C double bond O is called carbonyl group. What is called? Carbonyl group. So this one bond CHO means what? C double bond O is called always what? C double bond O is called carbonyl group. Carbonyl group, you say. So carbonyl group is nothing but C double bond O. C double bond O is called carbonyl group here. So this is called carbonyl compound. Remember, carbonyl, wherever C double bond O is present, that compound, organic compound is called carbonyl compound. So H bond CHO is aldehyde, one type of aldehyde. And this CHO group is what now? Bond CHO. Bond CHO group is called aldehyde group. It is what now here? Aldehyde functional group. Aldehyde functional group. So this aldehyde functional group contains what? Carbonyl group in it. This bond CHO aldehyde group contains what? C double bond O, that is carbonyl. So aldehydes are one type of carbonyl compounds. Carbonyl compound. So aldehydes nothing but carbonyl compounds. Is that concept clear now? So aldehydes come under which type of compounds? Carbonyl compounds, because in aldehyde group, CHO group, there is carbonyl group, C double bond O is present. Is the concept clear now? Next one. Next here CH3CHO. CH3CHO, how to write? Once, if you want to take the screenshot of this. Now, here if you take CH3CHO, the same thing, how to write, tell me? CH3 bond CHO means C double bond O, single bond H. Again, here also what is a C double bond O is there? C double bond O is what? Carbonyl. And what is this functional group called? CHO is what? Aldehyde group here. Aldehyde group here. For this aldehyde group, for this aldehyde group, what is secondary suffix name I gave you in the table? Al, all, otherwise OL, ol. Al, all will come here. Totally how many carbons in this chain? 2 carbons. 2 carbons indicating what? Ith. Between the 2 carbons, single bond is there, double bond is there, single bond. Single bond means an or an, single bond. And what is the name, secondary suffix of this aldehyde functional group? Al, all. Okay, ethanol. Ethanol is the IUPAC name of this compound. But common name is what? Acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is common name. Acetaldehyde is common name. And IUPAC name is what? Ethanol. Ethanol. Okay. Now take this one, first one. In this case, only one carbon is there, na? One carbon. So H, how we wrote this one? HCHO. Okay. In this case, one carbon is that means meth, METH, meth. An, methane. And OL or AL? AL, all. Methanol. Methanol. So methanol is what now IUPAC. And what is common name here? Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is common name. Methanol, al is what IUPAC name. It is ethanol. So these compounds are called alkane. Alkanols. Alk indicates what? Number of carbons. So if number of carbons is 1, meth. If number of carbons 3, prop. If number of carbons 5, pent. Like this. Alkane. All indicates what? Al. All indicates what? CHO. Aldehyde functional group. So ethanol it is. And it is methanol. Okay. So methanol is called formaldehyde. Ethanol is called acetaldehyde. Aldehyde. That point keep in mind. The next one here, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH4. In this case, okay, totally how many carbons? 1, 2,